Oh, what's going on, dudes? HK10 here with a brand new video for you guys. But first things first, as always, hope you guys are having an amazing day. So, dudes, now that the Darling Gunner is nerfed a bit, a lot of you may be wondering what's the new OP strat or what the current meta is. Well, dudes, in today's video, I'll be showing you the strategy that I personally use in bloons TD battles too. So, sit back, relax, and I hope you guys enjoy. We are going to be using the monkey sub. And with the monkey sub, we have the preemptive strike. And the preemptive strike is an absolute beast at dealing with most things. So, first things first, we have some new items in the wait, what? No! No! I can't use my monkey money to buy these. No! Let's play on, and well, this should be fine. Alright, for this strategy to work, we need to start off with a couple of boomers. So I'm going to place one boomer here, and then we're going to be sending blue balloons. Following that, we're going to upgrade our boomerang monkey up to glaive, and then we're going to buy faster throwing and then faster ranks. So there's glaives. Let's go ahead and switch his targeting over to this hand, and we're going to buy faster throwing, and then we're going to buy faster ranks. And if we do this correctly, we shouldn't have a single balloon slip through. There we go. Now we have faster ranks, so our boomers should be able to deal with these balloons up until round 3. All right, so now the next thing that we want to do is we want to grab ourselves a second boomerang boy, and we want to switch his targeting over to this hand. We're going to buy the same exact thing, but instead of going mid path, we're going to go bottom path. All right, so let's go ahead and buy long range. We'll buy red hot ranks. On round 3, we want to swap over to sending spaced green balloons, and what this is going to do is it's going to allow us to buy a bunch of the upgrades that we need. So we need to get our glaive ricochet as soon as we possibly can, and we also need to get our monkey sub up. So with the boomer strat that I'm going to be showing you guys today, the first upgrades that we get are the 2 boomers, and on the one that we have the red hot ranks is the one that we're going to be buying our glaive ricochet. So we should be able to afford it here in just a second. We'll get one more collect before we actually buy it though. That way we don't end up messing up our money too much. There we go. Now on round 4, I don't know if it's better to swap over to pink balloons here, but for this example, I will be swapping over to pinks just to see if it's going to make us a little bit more money here. All right, so now that we have all of this, the next thing that we want to do is we want to grab ourselves our Oben, and we're going to, on this map specifically, we are going to place our Oben a little bit further up, because if you guys didn't know, Oben actually has the ability to shoot through walls, so he's going to be able to help us out with a bunch of these balloons if they manage to like slip past our boomer boys. All right, round 5 we're still sending pinks. On round 6 we're going to swap over to sending black balloons. All right, so round 6 we'll swap over to sending black balloons, and now what we're doing is we're saving up for more glaives. All right, so we have enough money. Let's go ahead and buy our more glaives. And now that we have more glaives, the next thing that we want to buy is we want to buy our sub. So with this sub, what we're going to do is we're going to place it over here to as far to the right as we can get it. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade it to the top pathway, which it shouldn't take us too long to actually be able to upgrade our monkey sub. As soon as we do get it upgraded, the next thing that we want to do is we want to grab ourselves our druid. All right, round 8, we're still sitting extremely good. Our eco is on point. Let me see. At this point, I kind of want to like look at what my opponent is doing to see if I can actually rush him on round 13. He does have Blade Maelstrom, so that leads me to believe if I do a little bit of a space regen rainbow rush, I might be able to actually bust through. All right, so round 9, we're still setting good. Let's go ahead and buy submerged support. We'll also buy twin guns, and now we're gonna go ahead and buy our druid. So with this druid, what we want to do, we want this druid to be within range of our Oben, but I also want it to be a little bit further down. All right, so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and upgrade this up to Thorn Swarm. We'll grab Heart of Oak, and then we're also going to grab Hard Thorns, and we're going to grab Heart of Thunder. And what this is going to do is it's going to stop regrow balloons, because once you upgrade the druid to the middle pathway, you don't need to worry about the regrow balloons anymore. All right, so round 10, we have a stable defense up. Looks like our opponent is going to be using Overdrive with Blade Maelstrom, so I don't think the regen rainbow would be a really good idea here, because he'll probably end up tower boosting, and then he also has that Blade Maelstrom ability. So I think we're going to need to go a little bit later game on this one. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to save up a bunch of money. We'll grab a Druid of the Jungle, then we'll save up for Jungle's Bounty. All right, round 12, we'll swap back over to sending greens. All right, so we'll get one more collect before we grab our jungle's bounty. All right, there we go. We have our jungle's bounty, so now we have the ability to get a little bit of extra money on top of sending our eco. So one thing I want to do here is I also want to grab another monkey sub. That way our more glaives can focus on the balloons that my opponent is sending me. So round 13, round 17, we need to be a little bit wary of a Moab balloon, but we still have a couple of rounds until we get there. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our Druid. And then let's go ahead and grab a submerged support. We'll grab a twin guns to go ahead and reveal camo balloons from the top. All right, so round 14, we'll start sending our yellow balloons. And then we need to start saving up for a turbocharge. Again, in case our opponent wants to send us a Moab balloon. Because turbocharge absolutely shreds balloons, dudes. All right, and so far so good. Our opponent's defense is really, really strong right now, especially since he has that Blade Maelstrom. If you look on the other side, it looks like my balloons are getting a little bit spaced out, so that might be a little bit of lag in the actual game, which is super unfortunate, but something that we are going to have to deal with. All right, so we'll get one more collect, and we'll buy our turbocharge for round 17. There we go, perfect. So now that we have our turbocharge, the next thing that I want to do is I want to grab a couple more druids. That way we have the ability to basically stop like reinforced ceramic balloons. It will also have more money, if that makes sense. All right, so throw this boy here. Let's go ahead and grab our middle pathway druids. All right, so there we go. Dude, having the jungle's bounty druid is amazing because you make so much extra money. And on top of that, you can eco at the same time. All right, so we have a second jungle's bounty now. We have our turbocharge. The next thing that I want to do is I want to grab probably one more druid, and then I'll probably end up going for a couple of Moab presses because round 22 can be a little bit of a problem. All right, so our opponent has a MIB, so odds are he might be going for tax zone here. So I think tax zone might actually be a pretty decent play here against me. Oh, and he has ice. All right, so that's a little bit worrisome because if he goes super brittle with tax zone, that's going to be super strong. All right, so let's grab a jungle's bounty again. There we go. We have some extra eco, and now let's go ahead and grab ourselves a couple of Moab presses. I will throw one up here, and then we'll throw another one here, and then we'll throw a couple more around on the map. All right, so Kali Boomerang, Moab press. Let's go ahead and grab. Let's go ahead and collect our bananas from our jungle's bounty. Grab a second boomer. Place second boomer here. Dude, I honestly think we're pretty stacked, boys. Let's grab a Kali Boomerang and then another Moab press. Let's go ahead and activate our turbocharge. We really didn't need to activate it there, but it's fine. Let's grab faster ranks. There we go. And because we have two boomer boys, we should be able to easily deal with the Moab balloons. Let's grab ourselves another Moab press up top here. And then once we get up to 2k eco, I think we should be good to kind of slow down on our actual eco. Because we do have the option of having our druids as a second form of income. All right, so I'm not going to activate turbocharge just yet because I didn't want to pop that reinforced BFB too fast. All right, let's go ahead and activate our turbocharge. There's Moab press. Here's faster ranks. Perfect. So if you guys are curious, it takes approximately 4 Moab presses to keep a reinforced ZOMG balloon knockback. In case you guys didn't know. But now that my opponent sent me all of those Moab balloons, I'm gonna guess that his eco isn't setting the best. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up to 2,500 eco and I'm gonna work on saving up a little bit of cash. And I'm gonna hook him up with a little bit of a rush. All right, so let's just go ahead and send our opponent one of these bad boys, and then we'll go ahead and come up here. We'll grab ourselves a first strike. Let me see. We could probably go long range, but I'm probably gonna end up going first preemptive strike here. All right, round 24. I think if we continue at this rate, we should be able to get our preemptive strike. All right, so we want to get past this tax zone as fast as we possibly can. And he does have the Blade Maelstrom in the very back. Oof. Oof. Bad news bears, boys. Bad news bears. All right. So round 24, we're still setting pretty decent. We have a decent amount of money as well. All right. So let's drop down our open trees to suck up a couple of DDT balloons as well. We almost have enough. We almost have enough. Just one more collect, we have our first strike. Or our preemptive strike. There we go. So now if our opponent wants to hook us up with a DDT rush, they're not going to be able to do much. There we go. Now, next thing I want to do is I want to grab myself another Druid here. And this one, we're going to be upgrading to the top pathway. Easy clapperinos, boys. Easy clapperinos. Let's grab ourselves a ball of lightning. And then we will go Druid's Reach and Heart of Vengeance. All right, so he has a Super Maelstrom attack zone, and I imagine he's probably going to be going for Ring of Fire too. So this is definitely going late game, 100%. Question is, do I want to grab a couple more Druids here? Probably. So let's grab another Jungle's Bounty. We'll probably grab one more Jungle's Bounty as well, just to make sure we have that little bit of added popping power. All right. 30k. Now, I don't know if Taxone can deal with this, but I'm gonna try. I am gonna try. All right. Yeah, tier 5 top pathway Ice Monkey would be a big pain to deal with. All right, just have a couple of balloons left to deal with, and then we'll be good to go. All right, there we go. Bad balloon. And we want to balloon boost now. And that input lag was terrible. That lag was terrible, dudes. So we don't have a lot of bad popping power here. So I'm gonna hope that my bad balloon can make it past this attack zone, because if it can't, then it's a GG's, boys. Because I actually want him to pop this bad. Like, I want him to pop it. And I don't want to pop mine. All right, so far so good. Let's go ahead and boost it. And we have a little bit of money left over. So he sold. So let's go ahead and hit him with a couple of DDT balloons. And that's GG's, boys. Oh man, GG's, boys, GG's. That was such a fun game. That was such a fun game, dude.